Hello, Virgo. How are you? Happy spring. Welcome to your April bonus reading. Thank you so much for just joining me here. In this bonus reading, let's find out any specifics for career, love, relationships, or money. Let's find out any specific information for career, money, love, relationships. What does Virgo most need to know? All right. What is this? Trust. What does Virgo most need to know? Thank you. Ooh, comparison. What does Virgo most need to know? Okay. Experiencing. Okay. So the first thing I heard immediately is that you're in the middle of something and you're not trusting where you're going. You're in process of a huge change, but you're not trusting the process. Let's see if we can get something more specific. What does Virgo most need to understand about the trust, the comparison, and the experiencing? What does Virgo most need to know? The Ten of Swords. Yes, so you are in the process of some massive recovery from something that was really hard and really difficult. Apparently you don't see your progress, but these cards are just really saying, hey, please keep going. You must trust the process. Even though you want to be over there, you are right smack dab in the middle. Keep going because you're doing an excellent job. And you might say, well, what else was I supposed to do? But you'd be surprised at how many people give up, how many people complain, how many people say, hey, I don't deserve this, and stay stuck. So you have done something quite extraordinary. And these cards are just saying, hey, we know it's hard, but keep going. Is there anything else that Virgo needs to know? Is there anything? Okay. That was like 85 cards. I thought it was just two. So I was like, what? Is there anything else? All right. So now we get two cards. Okay. So we get control and letting go. Is there anything else? The Lovers popped up before. And so I was like, something good's getting ready to happen. Okay. Ordinariness. So we get control, letting go, and ordinariness. So these cards are saying, hey friend, absolutely take a break whenever you need to. But the thing that is coming up from these cards is that we're trying to white knuckle it, right? We're trying to wrestle it down and make it comply to our will. And that's not how this works. There's a beautiful book by Dr. David Hawkins called Power versus Force. And so real power is to allow yourself to feel all of the feelings of whatever's going on and to realize that once you turn and face these things, they don't hang out for a long time because that's what they're waiting for. They're waiting to be expressed through you so that they can be transmuted. So these cards are just saying, do your very best not to try to force something to be a certain way, but to understand that real power is being present with the thing so it can be transmuted and it can be released. And also it does look like for a moment after you're out of it, it looks like stuff just sort of goes back to business as usual, but it does look like there is something amazing on the other side. So this is absolutely beautiful, just to urge you to keep going because you're doing such a great job and you hung in there and, Source didn't bring you this far to leave you. So you gotta find some way to distract yourself when you feel like you can't go on. Go get a donut, get a good coffee, right? And then come back. Is there anything else? Is there any advice? Is there anything that Virgo needs to know? Is there any sort of advice that Virgo needs to know? Is there any? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, you asked, and here it is. So we get the sacral chakra, the heart chakra, and emotional withdrawal. The sacral chakra, the heart chakra, and emotional withdrawal. So, yeah, it looks like it's just time for whatever happened to process even deeper. And if you want to go to YT, YouTube, and look up sound healing frequencies that look just like this, grab a box of Kleenex and a journal and feel the feelings that pop up. Feel the feelings that pop up. The emotional withdrawal card, hey, you may need to tell people, I got to process through this. I know it's going to seem, weird, but I need to be with this for a minute. And usually what happens is the pain does get transmuted into wisdom, and we understand something about life that we didn't know before. And that's the whole reason for going through all of these things, is that we know something that we didn't know before. But these cards are telling you it's worth it. Keep going. Trust the process, even though there is no physical proof that you're halfway through it or that the outcome is going to be miraculous. But it is. It is. Do your very best to avoid trying to force something into being, because it does look like it's going to prolong the pain, the process that you're already in. So do your very best to let that go. Let it go. But this is huge. Even though I don't know you, I'm proud of you, because it takes a lot of just love for yourself to be willing to do this. Because like I said, I know so many people that gave up. They complain about other people. They say it's somebody else's fault. It's my mother's fault. It's my wife's fault. It's someone else's fault. And for you to have done this is huge. And the outcome, just for having gone through it, you're going to know that not only can you do it again if you need to, but you're also going to take the learnings from what you gained from it all. So it's huge. So good on you. So Virgo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being one of the top videos viewed, I believe, in March. I really appreciate you. So this is your bonus reading for April. So if you did, in fact, find this video valuable or useful in any way, would you please like, share, and follow? It really does help the channel so much. All right. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.